Okay, let's talk about highest volume bar. By the way, the open trade did go 2p, even though it was very hairy. It, it, it put you in. You would have, with a 1 hour stop, you would have stayed in it. 13 was 18 ticks. It went down 17 and then went up 2p. So one contract. So I'm thinking one contract on the open now, not two. Two is just too much. It's way too hard. Um, and preliminarily, what I want to talk about here is trading towards highest volume. This was highest volume in the session. Uh, I've tore my what's left of my hair out over this over the years. Which way should you trade towards highest volume? Um, well, anyway, so long story short, when volume is this high, it should be thinking once it's proved that it's done going down, which it did prove it way before the market came in today, trading at the 8 o'clock mark. It proved that it was done going down at least temporarily until you see volume on the other side. So here's something food for thought. The only way you should have been trading this trade to start with would be on the long side until proven otherwise. This was the highest blue bar volume that came in right at the open, but it wasn't enough to stop the the up move. So this is me just talking out loud right now to help me learn better. You got to think there's some kind of significance when you have a volume bar that's 1500 or greater. You've got to think that there's some significance in that, especially when it's pre-market and it's frickin' $2,000 or 2,000 in volume. There's got to be some significance in that volume bar there, to especially when you're looking back and you think, all right. So in other words, you've got to be able to override your strategy. Anyway, so long story short, on the open, it was worth. You would have lost on 1/2 hour, but you would have won on on 2p. So the 1/2 hour going for 1p lost, but the 1 hour going for 2p won today. So it worked out to be a net of 34 ticks if you would have been able to, the open part of that. So um, still looking good. It's just that I'm not a very good mechanical trader. Right here, highest volume switches from red to blue. At this point is where, and only this point, you would think on a volume that's got volume on one side of the market in excess of this. The other way is that you have like 5 bars together, or you equal out maybe 2 bars that equal this volume, so you have 1500 and a 1500 volume bar on the blue side that equal out this volume. But when you get a volume bar like you see here, that's probably a significant point in the market until it proves otherwise. So this is a spot that could be worth a 2 contract trade. You go 1p on one, you cover the high on the second one. So you don't want the market to get back to the high, and you see what happens from it. And this is the first time it switched over from high to low, and you get in on a fake out. especially a fake out before you might make R1. So fake outs before R1 are okay, above R1 not so great. All right, I don't know, man. I just get to where I went today was, you know, I came in today thinking, man, today's going to be a really good trading day. I'm going to kick its ass, and it kicked my ass. Not real happy about this. 7 trades minus 47 ticks, and I'm really close to losing my pro account. 682. I'm right back down after being up yesterday. I went balls to the wall trying to break out today, and didn't work out. I mean, after the open trade, I was down 27 ticks. So only had 20 ticks left after that open trade loss today. It's not worth it. It's not worth trading 2 contracts at the open. It's just not worth it, because on that negative day where you turn out that minus point, it's just not worth it. So I was already at minus 27 after the open today, because I went short. I went against the grain, because that's what I do. A freaking contrarian to my worst detriment. Going against the grain, going against highest volume bar, going against everything that I know is correct. And if I just would have been patient and waited for highest volume to switch my way, this probably ended up being a big, big winning day for me. I'll tell you what confused me and got me all, this right here. These days that have this high red bar volume, if I go back and look, these are probably the days that kicked my ass to start with. Being a short side trader looking at the shorts. So these are the days that probably kick my ass more often than not. I bet you. And that's why I'm recording this video, because this is probably the days that kick my ass, that get my, over and over again, I get my ass kicked on when you come in the morning, you got a fucking high red bar volume, and I'm trying to short the son of a bitch. I don't have, I've got to be able to be, how many times do I have to hit the fucking brick wall to say enough's enough? Obviously one more fucking time today. So here comes the high, and this probably would be the fucking high for the rest of the day today. It's going to take a lot of power to be able to get up over 59.64. It's going to take a lot of red to stop the downside onslaught. So, you know what? Let me just stop this video, put it up on YouTube so y'all can bitch at me. I deserve it. Talk to you later.